Have you ever woken up one morning and couldn't turn your head? That aching, stiff feeling in your neck and shoulders, it hits hard, out of nowhere. You try to roll your head around, stretch it out, but nothing works. Even lifting a cup of coffee feels uncomfortable, and maybe you brush it off. Oh, I must have slept wrong. Or maybe it's just stress. But here's the truth. That pain might be your body quietly begging for help, not just a fluke or a bad pillow. Hi, I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about chronic neck and shoulder tension, why it happens more than ever after 30, and how it can quietly impact your everyday life. More importantly, we'll look at what to do about it before it gets worse. You see, every day I meet people, office workers, truck drivers, busy moms, even young adults, all struggling with the same thing: tight shoulders, sore neck, stiffness that never seems to fully go away. But here's the kicker. Up to 80 to 90% of neck and shoulder pain isn't caused by anything dramatic. It's not an accident. It's not always an injury. It's usually caused by muscle tension, poor posture, sleep habits, or the very beginning of spinal wear and tear, aka cervical degeneration. And the scary part, if you ignore it, that tightness can evolve into tingling in your arms, weakness in your grip, headaches, even poor sleep or anxiety. It's not just a sore neck. It can change the way you function mentally and physically. But I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to help you understand what's really going on and how you can make simple, lasting changes starting today. 1. Poor posture, the modern-day neck strain. Let's start with posture. Our modern lives are basically designed to ruin our necks, sitting for hours, staring at a laptop, driving long distances, scrolling on your phone until midnight. Sound familiar? Now, here's a stat that'll shock you. When you tilt your head just 15 degrees forward, your neck has to support an extra 27 pounds. That's like hanging a full bucket of water off your head all day. Over time, this constant pressure pulls on the tiny muscles, ligaments, and tendons in your upper spine. You don't notice it right away, but days turn into weeks, and weeks into years. What happens? Your neck muscles shorten and stiffen, your shoulder blades lift and tighten, you develop what's called forward head posture or tech neck. The result: chronic tightness, micro tears in the muscle, nerve irritation, and eventually pain that shows up even when you're not doing anything. 2. Sleeping the wrong way. Think your sleeping habits don't matter. Think again. One of the most common reasons people wake up in pain is sleeping in the wrong position. It doesn't take much: a pillow that's too high, a mattress that's too firm, or falling asleep on the couch with your neck twisted awkwardly. And if you've had a drink or two or worked yourself into exhaustion, you might sleep so deeply that your body doesn't even wake up to adjust. That means you could be sleeping with your neck bent to one side for 6 to 8 hours without knowing it. When that happens, the small muscles in your neck and upper shoulders get pulled unevenly all night long. In the more, a stiff-necked, dull ache in your shoulders, limited motion, you can't turn your head properly. It's not a coincidence. It's a message. 3. Stress, the silent tightener. Now, let's talk stress, because your shoulders carry more than just backpacks. When you're anxious or overwhelmed, your nervous system kicks into overdrive. You unconsciously tighten your shoulders, clench your jaw, and tense your neck. Over time, this chronic tension cuts off blood flow, increases inflammation, and makes the muscles around your spine feel sore and tender like a constant knot. You can't work out. In fact, studies show that people under high stress are more likely to report neck and shoulder pain, especially when that stress is long-term. You might notice trouble sleeping, frequent headaches, a tendency to hunch forward like you're carrying the weight of the world. Sound familiar? You're not alone, and there's good news. This is something you can absolutely improve. 4. Cervical disc degeneration and herniation. No, let's go a little deeper. Literally, as we age, the discs and joints in our cervical spine, that's the part of your spine in your neck, start to lose hydration and wear down. This is called cervical degeneration. Sometimes, the discs can even bulge out of place. That's called a herniated disc and press on nearby nerves. And guess what? You don't need to be 70 years old for this to happen. Many people start noticing these changes in their 30s and 40s, especially if they've had injuries, bad posture, or lack of movement. When the nerves get irritated, it can lead to pain radiating down your shoulders or arms, tingling or numbness in the fingers, muscle weakness, loss of grip strength. This isn't just discomfort. It's a functional problem, and it's worth paying attention to. 5. Rotator cuff strain and tendonitis. Last one for today. Shoulder injuries, especially in middle-aged women or active individuals. The shoulder isn't just a joint, it's a complex network of muscles, tendons, and connective tissue. Overuse, bad form during exercise, or even daily tasks like carrying heavy bags or reaching overhead can strain the rotator cuff. For women in their 40s and 50s, especially during perimenopause, tendon elasticity decreases, making injuries more common. Common signs: sharp pain when lifting your arm, difficulty brushing your hair or putting on a jacket, a deep ache that won't go away sometimes. This comes with inflammation of the joint capsule called frozen shoulder, making everyday tasks feel impossible. Now that we've uncovered the why behind your neck and shoulder tension, let's shift gears, because knowledge without action doesn't change much. And don't worry, I'm not about to tell you to overhaul your life, hit the gym 5 days a week, or give up your phone. The truth is, most people get better results by making a few small, consistent adjustments, and that's where we're starting. Point 1. Reset your posture without overthinking it. But number 1, fix that. Pays off big. Fix your posture a little at a time. You don't need perfect form. You don't need to sit like a statue. You just need to start becoming aware of how you're sitting, standing, and moving. Try this right now. Roll your shoulders back and down, let your chin tuck in slightly, not jutting forward. Imagine a string pulling you gently upward from the top of your head. Keep your eyes level with the horizon or your screen. This takes pressure off your cervical spine and resets muscle balance. Here's what I recommend every 45 to 60 minutes of desk time. Stand up, do a few slow shoulder rolls, gently rotate your head side to side, take 2 to 3 minutes to stretch. Move, or just walk, and if you drive long distances or use screens a lot, a small lumbar pillow or a neck support cushion can make a big difference. Pro tip: if you're always looking down at your phone, try raising your phone to eye level instead of bending your neck. Your spine will thank you. 2. Gentle daily movement, not intense workouts. Let's talk movement. A lot of people assume that if their neck or shoulders hurt, they should just rest it. No movement, no activity. But here's the reality: unless you have an acute injury, gentle, regular movement is healing. Especially if your pain comes from tight muscles or poor posture, which, remember, is about 80 to 90% of cases. Movement improves blood flow, loosens fascia, and restores mobility. Here's a quick 5-minute morning routine you can do before you even get out of bed. Slowly turn your head left to right. 5 times each. Tilt your head side to side, ear to shoulder, no forcing. Shrug and release your shoulders 10 times. Reach your arms overhead and stretch. Gently sit up. Interlace fingers behind your back and lift your chest. You can also do these midday desk stretches. Wall angels. Stand with your back against a wall. Raise arms up and down slowly. Light yoga like cat-cow pose or child's pose. And if you want to go further, swimming and yoga are 2 of the best activities to keep your spine mobile and your shoulder muscles strong. The goal isn't intensity, the goal is consistency. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You wouldn't wait for a toothache to start brushing, right? 3. Natural pain relief that works at home. Let's face it, no one wants to take painkillers all the time, and for many people, medication doesn't fix the root issue anyway. So what else helps? Here are a few simple drug-free options to try. At home, heat therapy. Apply a warm compress or heating pad to your neck and shoulders for 15 to 20 minutes at a time. This helps relax tight muscles, increase blood flow, reduce stiffness. You can do this 2 to 3 times a day, especially in the evening. Self-massages your fingers to gently knead the muscles at the base of your neck and top of your shoulders. Use small, circular motions. If that's hard, try a massage ball against the wall or a handheld massage tool. Don't press too hard. The goal is comfort, not bruising. Topical herbal patches or bombs. There are herbal pain-relieving patches and ointments like menthol, camphor, or arnica-based creams that provide mild relief. They can relax the area, warm the tissue, and make it easier to move. Just avoid using them on broken or irritated skin. Relaxation techniques. If your pain is linked to stress, and for many it is, taking 10 minutes to simply breathe, listen to calming music, or meditate can truly make a difference. Deep breathing lowers muscle tension and reduces sympathetic nervous system overdrive. Try this. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, hold for 6 to 8 seconds, repeat for 10 rounds. Simple but powerful. 4. Sleep smarter. Now, let's revisit your sleeping habits. Your neck supports your head, all 10 to 12 pounds of it, for hours at night. That means your pillow and sleep position matter a lot. Here's what helps. Use a medium firm pillow that keeps your neck in line with your spine. Avoid sleeping on your stomach, which twists your neck unnaturally. Side sleepers. Make sure your pillow fills the space between your head and shoulder. Back sleepers. Use a pillow that supports the curve of your neck. If you wake up with a stiff neck frequently, it might be time to rethink your mattress, pillow height, or sleeping posture. And finally, know this: healing isn't about perfection. You don't have to do everything at once. You just need to start and keep showing up for yourself. We've talked about posture, movement, and natural ways to soothe neck and shoulder pain, but there's one powerful piece that most people overlook. What you eat can either fuel your pain or help your body heal. That's right, food isn't just fuel, it's information. It tells your body whether to build inflammation or calm it down. Let's break this down in a way that's simple and doable, not overwhelming. 1. Eat to fight inflammation, not feed it. Chronic inflammation is like a slow-burning fire in your body, and it's often a major reason why neck, shoulder, and joint pain won't go away. When you eat foods that reduce inflammation, your tissues recover better, your muscles and joints hurt less, you sleep better, you move easier. So what foods help? Anti-inflammatory all-stars: fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, high in omega-3s. South, nuts and seeds, especially walnuts, chia seeds, and flaxseed. Colorful veggies: broccoli, spinach, carrots, bell peppers, berries, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, spices, turmeric and ginger. Natural healthy fats, avocado, olive oil, almonds, green tea packed with antioxidants. These foods help calm inflammation from the inside out, and that means less tension, faster recovery, and longer-lasting results from your stretches and routines. Foods to cut back on: sugary snacks and drinks, refined carbs like white bread, white rice, pastries, processed meats, fried or greasy fast food, soda, and other sweetened beverages. Excess alcohol. You don't have to be perfect, but even cutting back on these foods 3 to 4 days a week can lower your inflammation markers significantly. Also, don't forget the basics. Stay hydrated. Your muscles need water to flush toxins and stay elastic. Eat smaller meals. If large meals make you sluggish or stiff afterward, watch your weight. Every extra pound adds pressure to your spine and joints too. Build a sustainable routine. Let's be honest, the best plan is the one you actually follow. So instead of aiming for some ideal routine, try this: 1 stretch every morning, even if it's 1 minute. 1 anti-inflammatory food on every plate, even if it's just a handful of spinach or a few walnuts. 1 posture reset per hour. Set a reminder on your phone. 1 mental check-in per day. Ask, where am I holding tension right now? These small acts compound over time. They retrain your nervous system. They lower cortisol. They help your body stop bracing and start healing. And yes, consistency matters more than intensity. 3. When it's time to see a professional, most neck and shoulder pain improves with posture changes, gentle movement, and nutrition. But if you're experiencing numbness or tingling in your arms or hands, pain that radiates down into your chest or shoulder blade muscle weakness, trouble sleeping due to pain, sudden weight loss, or fatigue, or symptoms that last more than 2 to 3 weeks despite self-care, it's time to see a healthcare provider. Not because something is wrong, but because catching things early gives you the best shot at avoiding long-term damage. Sometimes underlying issues like cervical disc herniation, nerve compression, or even rare conditions like tumors or infection can mimic simple pain, so don't ignore your body's signals. Final thoughts: your body isn't broken, it's asking for support to have made it this far. And that tells me something. You care about your health. You want answers that are simple, human, and effective. The truth is, your body isn't trying to betray you. It's just been trying to communicate with you. That tight shoulder, that stiff neck, that ache that won't go away. It's your body saying, hey, I'm tired. I need something different. So let's start giving it what it's asking for. A little more movement, a little better for day, little more rest, a little more kindness. You don't need to suffer in silence, and you don't need to accept pain. It's just part of getting older. You're allowed to feel good. You're allowed to move freely. You're allowed to sleep peacefully and wake up without aches. And if this video helped you in any way, share it with someone you care about. A friend, a parent, a coworker who always complains about their neck. Let's help each other live without pain, one small step at a time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more helpful videos to support your body, your health, and your peace of mind. Until next time, stay strong, stay gentle, and keep moving forward.